Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is the first video I've done by myself in a while. I feel like Layton and Lily are over there. She just wasn't sitting still and I knew she wasn't gonna sit still for the video, so I decided to just do this on my own, but Layton will give his insights, don't you worry. So I want to first say thank you for your support on our last video, sharing our favorites for Miss Universe Philippines. This now is my favorites, and then Layton will share a few of his favorites for Binibining Pilipinas 2020, which is crazy now to think they're two separate pageants. So you're gonna see more Philippines pageant content from me, even more than usual, because there are two pageants and there's usually one. So last year I did a ton of different videos sharing my favorites. Leading up to the competition, I shared my favorites for some of like the portraits and all that kind of stuff. I have a lot of fun following Binibining for a few reasons. One of the biggest reasons is because they put so much effort into Binibining, and then now we'll see what happens with Miss Universe Philippines, but there's so much that happens leading up to the big pageant. For example, in comparison to something like Miss Universe Canada is 1 week long. That's it. There's not like months leading up to it. They maybe do like one headshot picture. There's just not as much excitement. There's not as many events to talk about. So a pageant like Binibining or Miss Universe Philippines, it's just so much more fun to follow. It's like following Miss Universe. Anyways, I could babble on and on. If you're gonna say, why are you always talking about the Philippines? We explain in a bunch of our different videos, so I'm not gonna explain again. You will see more Philippines content in terms of pageantry coming up. Also, we will be covering some of the other national pageants. It just also depends on what you guys, my audience, wants to see. So for example, if there's like one suggestion for a certain pageant or a certain video and there's 100 suggestions for a different video, then of course I'm going to do the video that has more suggestions, because it takes a lot of time to research for the videos, to film them, to edit them, and so I want to be putting out content that you want to see. Hopefully that explains a little bit as well. Next, I will say, if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe. We are actually getting close to 100,000 subscribers, which I cannot believe. It is honestly so crazy. I've shared this a few times. When I started sharing pageant related videos last year, it was 2018 actually, I was just doing it because I love the pageant world. I was involved in the pageant world for 10 years, over 10 years. I competed at Miss Universe, and also I was pregnant and bored essentially. And then here we are nearing on 100,000 subscribers just over a year later. And at that time, I think I maybe had like 500 subscribers. I want to thank you so much for following this journey, for supporting me in the sense of supporting this community, because it's a very niche community and there's not a lot of people in Canada anyways talk about pageants and share things about pageants. So I really appreciate you guys for joining me in this passion, and it's just so much fun. So I love creating videos for you. It's been such a ride. So if you want to continue seeing videos from me, hit that subscribe button, and it means more to me than I can ever explain. Now moving on, I wanted to say that contestant number 10's name is Shara. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's S-H-A-I-R-A, and my name is Sierra, but a lot of people pronounce it Shira, so I don't know if when they see my name they think it's spelled like this. I don't really know. But anyways, there's also a girl named Cinderella, which I think is so cute. Cinderella is my favorite Disney princess. And then there was one girl, number 29, contestant 29, who had short hair. It was just something to note for me because, as you can see, my hair is now short. And also in Miss Universe Philippines, there were at least 4 girls, maybe 5, that had short hair. And I really am wondering if part of that is inspired by Binibining, where girls are seeing that someone who has not long hair won Miss Universe. I don't know what you guys think about that. Oh, okay. But the standouts for Binibining Pilipinas 2020 so far, for me, this is basically based on the portraits that are online as well as what I've seen from them on social media. The first girl I have is contestant number 1, Samantha Panilio. She was wearing like a pinkish suit, very pretty. She was just a standout for me. Then contestant number 2, Rowena. Next on my list here is contestant number 4, Patricia Garcia. Then I have contestant number 5, Ariane Desiree Verdo. I have contestant number 9, Patricia Denise Babista. Contestant number 11, Maureen Montaigne. And my current favorite for the crown, contestant number 13, none other than Samantha Bernardo. Samantha has competed at Binibining at least once. She competed last year, and she, to me, was a shoo-in for one of the titles until her performance didn't really go, I think, as she was hoping it would go. So Samantha was actually the second runner-up last year. I feel like she could have placed higher, like I just don't really know, but I would be very shocked if she did not win one of the titles this year at Binibining. And also, I guess I should highlight the titles that are being given this year at Binibining are Miss International Philippines, Miss Supranational Philippines, Miss Grand International Philippines, Miss Intercontinental Philippines, and Miss Globe Philippines. And then of course, first runner-up and second runner-up. So there are 5 titles being given, which part of me thought that there was 4 titles. All right. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, so let's see, where was I? I was on Samantha Bernardo. Next I have contestant number 14, Hazel Troy Ortiz. Contestant number 16, Alexandra Rosales. Contestant number 18, Karen Mendoza. She has more of like a model vibe, I feel like. Then the next 2 on my list, I only have 12 right now that were standing out for me from the portraits online. And the next 2, I feel like you can probably guess them. They've competed before. Contestant number 21, Hannah Arnold. And then contestant number 36, Vicky Rushton. I think Vicky is so sweet. I love her in all the interviews I've seen of her. I loved her hair as well in her headshot. I just thought it was super beautiful. So these are just my quick rapid fire favorites. I have 12, as I just said. I feel like I'm repeating myself.
Yeah, so I got some pics here myself.
A lot of people value your opinion for probably different reasons, but one of the most common comments that I see about your opinion is that they like hearing from a straight man or a straight man's opinion, which I think is so funny.
Yeah. I guess I can weigh in. Obviously, I haven't done like a whole lot of research. I was just on their website looking at the 40 delegates, and who stood out to me the most would probably be contestant number 2, Rowena.
Yeah, she has a beautiful smile.
Really beautiful, yeah, super captivating to look at, and I like her kind of silky looking getup she's wearing in the picture too. It's like very eye-catching. And I guess I kind of have like a few that I like just rolling through. Number 9, Patricia. I like the way that she looks for no real...
Yeah, she's cute. She is really cute actually. And I think I noticed her in some of the videos, the contestant videos that have been released so far. Binibining is just releasing some more.
Sure. Sorry if you can edit a lot. Number 31, Gracilia.
Okay, yeah.
Graciela.
Yeah, Grace. Yeah, she's cute too.
Yeah. She says like very, obviously this is just like based off one picture, like you haven't heard them speak or anything like that. And they're all very beautiful. I mean, there's 40 of them, and
yeah, and these are just the like initial, just like with our Miss Universe Philippines favorites. And truly, one thing I think that might be important to know when we're watching prediction videos, like I used to see prediction videos when I was competing, and these are just like a fun way to talk about the contestants, share what we think, build up some excitement leading up to the competition. But truly, everything can change on that final night. But the one nice thing about Miss Universe Philippines, Binibining Pilipinas, is that there are so many events that we do actually get quite a good idea of who might win and all that kind of stuff.
It's cool to build up some excitement for the coronation night, which is on April the 26th. I don't know if you mentioned that.
No, I didn't mention that. So April 26th, no, I didn't. In our last video, giving our favorites for Miss Universe Philippines, we shared that we were working on a special project, and I shared it on my Instagram briefly. So if you want to check out my Instagram, I'll like put it here. It's just my name, Sierra Birches. What we're doing and putting together is essentially a pageant guide, a pageant handbook, sharing all of my top tips for competing in a pageant. And I'm also gonna share some like fun behind the scenes stories, things I've never shared before for those who are just more on like the pageant fan side. If you guys have any suggestions that you want me to share, let me know in the comments. That's what I did on Instagram as well, and we got a ton of really great suggestions because I get a lot of requests for pageant coaching, and I just don't have the time to coach, and in saying that, I have a lot of things I feel like I have to offer to share in terms of tips, tricks, guidance, like when competing, because I essentially was a pageant competitor for over 10 years.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
yeah, so I have a lot of things I feel like I want to share in terms of what I wish I would have known, what I learned along the way. So that's what we're putting together, is an ebook. And so yeah, if you have suggestions I want to include, let me know in the comments, because I want to give people what they want to hear and what they want to know. So that is the exciting thing.
Feedback definitely helps.
Yeah.
Help us properly construct
Yes.
a work of art.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
A work of literary art. Literature art.
So in saying that, thanks for
Literary.
watching, and thanks for supporting. As always, if you guys want to subscribe and see all of the exciting upcoming videos, the pageant season is just getting underway, then
Don't even care if you want to subscribe, just subscribe.
he's a savage.
No, do it. A road to 100K.
Okay, we'll see you guys in the next video. Is that-
Yeah.